So we're in New Delhi City right now. I'm personally from New York, but I'm loving being here in New Delhi, meeting the gurus.
Juggy D, Bohemia.
And Bohemia. The Punjabi rock star, Bohemia. The Punjabi rap star, Juggy D.
I met Jay Sean and Rishi Rich in London. Okay. And then Rishi Rich told me, you know what, where you from? I'm like, California, Oakland. He's like, hey, you know, Juggy's in Oakland, rocking the arena over there, and like literally like maybe a few days later, and I'm like, I'm gonna be back in Oakland. So that's where he was rocking the arena. He was backstage. I came back to Oakland, you know, and of course, you know, like this whole show is going on and everything, and I go backstage. I've never been in a backstage in an arena and all that. And that's where I kind of bugged him in his green room, and I'm like, man, I'm Bohemia, you gotta know me from Rishi Rich. So he's like, yeah,
Rishi loves him. He calls him the Tupac of the Asian Tupac, you know. So what do you say to that?
Rishi is the doctor, you know what I mean? That's I call him the Dr. Dre.
See, because obviously them days, like he is the creator of Punjabi rap. Them days, nobody had heard of Punjabi rap, so it was different to the ear.
I am really passionate about what I do, man, and it's really real what I do, and like it has nothing to do with the whole commercial energy. You know, I relate with people on a very real level. So that's when I'm consistently kind of mentioned with these guys who don't have the stripes that I have. That's when that Bohemia comes out. Where like that's not, you know, to me that's not rap music. That's making fun of rap music. So then you come along, you see my videos on some dudes on streets running around, you know, and standing in front of liquor stores saying "Ek taraf yaar." Where I have a freaking, again, I can't travel. I can't go nowhere. That's the extent, the block I can go. I live in California. So I went to that block and I told the camera guy to shoot me in California. And now you got all these kids from, you know, stupid labels like Sony Music and flying, taking their tourist visas and going to India, going to California and shooting videos there. And it's like, oh, I can do that too. Nah, bro, you're not doing what that I went through. You're imitating that, you're pissing me off.
Do you think there's a particular reason why they're doing this? Is it because of the money that's here? Is it because of the
it's a trend. Poor guys not even making that money. They're not making it. Trust me, they're not. Half the reason I'm sitting in California is because there's no money in this interview.
My favorite track of Juggy D is Nashe.
Oh, cool.
Nashe?
Yeah.
Nashe, right?
Yeah.
I blaze mics, don't blaze that green. In a blaze of glory, I blazed on the scene. Came with a dream, new name on the team. Flow so hot, turn water to steam. Wanna get paid so I can't get lean. I flow like a river, you flow like a stream. Don't just spit nonsense obscene. If you know what I mean, say scene.
So, what was your reason for that song?
Well, okay, so my life has been an up and down roller coaster, and as a lot of people's has. And you know, I'm very real when it comes to me. There's no difference between like me on stage and me off stage. It's like, you know, you see what you get, you know. But obviously, what happens behind the scenes, people don't always see that. So, you know, we have our personal issues and stuff. But when I wrote that track, I was actually on hardcore detox. 1 year I took out, and I was just kind of not drinking, not doing anything. You know, I was a good boy, you know. And I wrote that song because I come from, you know, some dark side. And I wrote that song because, you know, I wanted people to kind of learn from what my experience is, and maybe I could teach them something or pass something down to people that, you know.
Still talking about that, you know, I'm definitely going to mention the whole Rishi Rich project, the reunion. Give me a few words on that.
Man, exciting, energy, and you can see it in my face, man. I'm just dying to get back in there.
Talk about that. Better than money is the reunion.
Dude, man, it's not about money. You know, like I never came into this industry for the money. I tell you straight. Yes, it's a business, and yes, now I've got kids, I've got a family to support.
Business-wise, money-wise, is the West, let's say UK, US, different than in India right now, or in South Asia?
I think from on a desi scene you know, the UK has kind of put out a lot of they've churned out a lot of bad music, which has kind of destroyed the industry a little bit in the UK, and people have dropped rates to go out and do shows, and which has affected the more senior artists, the ones that have been working hard to kind of increase rates and stuff. And there's no like, there's no respect left for people in the UK much. You know what I'm saying? And the way I work now is the way we make money is from shows. You know, is to kind of get on the show circuit and do live shows, whether it's in India or if it's in Canada, America, or in Europe. You know, so that's where we're bringing the money in from.
Well, quickly, if you guys can, you know, give me a little details on that collabo between,
you know what,
Juggy D and Bohemia.
We spent a couple of days.
Is it coming? Yeah.
We've spent a lot of time with each other in the last couple of days. We've been talking about doing some stuff, you know.
Once again, this was the Punjabi rock star right here, Juggy D, the Punjabi rap star from Oakland, California to New Delhi right now, and all over the world. Both of them. Thank you so very much, Monty, for Urban Nation.